They say that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. In the year 1970s, somewhere towards the end of 1970s, I joined this primary school to chase my dream and to have a better life. Little did I know that many years back, many years later, I'll come back to remember where it all started. They all say that hard work pays, but only those who persevere succeed. This is where my journey started, my primary school. This is where I took my early school education. As you can see, there are numerous changes that have taken place. But nevertheless, I'm determined to give you the story that will inspire everybody that it is possible only if you try. This is MAKUPA Primary School, a school which nurtured and made me to be who I am today. Welcome and thank you so much for always considering tuning into our most favorite online TV channel. This is definitely Public Desire Media TV. I am your host, Julius. For those who are joining the channel for the very first time, feel free, feel at home, feel welcome. This is the only channel that will give you the rare opportunity to enjoy watching exact, accurate, specific and relevant content that is meant to make you, my valuable viewer, a better person in whatever you do. Before I indulge in today's video, let me take this opportunity to thank and appreciate the management of Gian and Naya Mascots for sponsoring this particular video. Gian and Naya Mascots are event specialists. If you have any kind of event, if you are celebrating an anniversary, if you are celebrating a birthday, if you are celebrating any kind of event that will need some laughter, that will mean some sort of entertainment, then visit our social media platforms, that is the Facebook and Instagram, and have a look at what we do in all the events. With Gian and Naya Mascots, you'll never go wrong in entertaining all the guests that attend any kind of function. So it will be wise if you get a message from our sponsors before we indulge in today's video. Let us have a talk. Let us talk. Let us have a one-on-one discussion with you, the person who is watching this particular video. You may be tired of having some boring events. You may be very tired of attending certain events because for one simple reason, they are normally so boring. Okay? They don't give you what you expected. Now, at Gian and Naya Mascots, we give you a tailor-made solution for those kind of problems. If you have a wedding anniversary, or you're having a farewell party, or you're having end year party for staff, like now we are approaching the end of the year, and any other associated event, even if as small as you are expecting somebody out of the country and he or she is coming back in the country and you want to give that particular person a big surprise, then Gian and Naya Mascots have got the tailor-made solution for this kind of problem. I want you, the person who watching this particular content, I want you to see that if you don't make a memorable event, then people might get bored and never attend any of your future events because they get that the boring part of it. They don't leave that particular place with anything to remember. Now, we give you a tailor-made solution for any kind of problem related to events. Gian and Naya Mascots give you the tailor-made solution whether you're having any kind of event that will need some kind of entertainment. We leave that particular memory with those people who will attend this. I want you to visit our page, Facebook, Instagram, and also YouTube, and see that we have the Gian and Naya Mascots so that you can see what kind of services we do offer. See you there. Make sure that you leave your comments and your contacts so that you can have business. Remember, it's not an event without Gyan and Naya mascots. Now let me take you to where it all started. Let me take you to the nursery school where I started my early school learning. You'll have to bear with me that some of these pictures may not be as clear as you wanted them to be because of the environment and all other factors that are attributed to clearer pictures. So let us start with the nursery school. I'll take you step by step from nursery, class 1, class 2, up to where I did my Kenya Certificate of Primary Education, better known as KCPE. So, yeah, here we are. Guys, you always excuse me because I'm getting emotional here to connect with myself, with my past. So this one used to be our nursery school. This is the structure. It is now very old, but I can see the management has done so well to try and renovate the place. This was once a nursery school. Let me see if it is open. It is closed for better reasons. But this is where I started my learning. This is the nursery school where we used to come in the afternoon. During our days, there were so many. Let me put it this way. There are so many children who were yearning to get education. So there was a group that was attending morning session, and there's another group that was attending in the afternoon. So my group was attending classes in the afternoon. So we used to come here at around 12 noon. Then we ushered in by songs. The teacher in charge will sing for us. Then first we sit here. Let me try to show you. Then we'll sit down here. You see here? After entering, this is the entrance to the nursery school. So we'll be seated here, around somewhere here. Of course in a line. Okay? After fitting here, we sing for some 20 minutes or so. Then after that, we'll be taken. There are changes here. I told there are changes. This used to be a playing ground here. It's no more here. There used to be a playground here, whereby we'll be taken here, and then we'll be taught how to write on the ground, not even on a book. We were taught how to start our learning here on the ground. So to graduate from writing from the ground to a certain exercise book which was cut into half. You remember? Those of you who are of my age, you remember. There used to be a certain exercise book that will be cut into half. So you'll be given one half, you start writing, and the teacher will encourage you that you are okay by giving you so many ticks, okay, that you are now doing well. So that book will be writing until one day your handwriting improves. Then that particular point you'll be eligible to be promoted to the next grade. So this is my nursery school where it all began. Sorry guys, it's a long journey. It is indeed a long journey. It is indeed a long journey. This door you are seeing here is where I started learning. There used to be another route here. Yes, I don't know if it is still there. No, they put a barrier wall there. That is where we used to pass each time we are late in the afternoon. When we are late to get into class, I will come and use this route and sneak inside the class. So in the afternoon, after we have sung with the teacher, the teacher will usher us in. She used to be a very good, if I can remember her name, she was her name Mrs. Njeru, if I'm not wrong, Madam Njeru, yes. Madam Njeru, wherever you are, if you're still alive, thank you so much. So here is where we took our early learning. So that is how I was enrolled in the nursery school here. I was taught how to start writing here on the ground for 1 year. Then the following year, I was promoted to the next class, which was not very far from where I'm standing here. Let us go, let me show you. So this is the first school I attended, the first class I attended, the first nursery school, this one. So my valuable viewers here, this is now class 1. I can see it is branded grade 1. It is closed obviously because kids are not in class right now. So this was class 1, okay, during the early 80s. Early 80s, I got promoted to this class. It was better known as class 1A1, okay? If I can remember, it used to be called class 1A1. So this is where I graduated to class 1. There are changes. It never used to be like this, okay? There are painting changes. The ceiling also looks new, okay? The classroom is closed because it is during the class holidays. The December holidays are on, so it is closed. So I took my standard 1 classes in this class. Now it is graduated. It is now called grade 1, okay? From here, I graduated to the next class, grade 2, okay? Grade 2. Now, at this place, it was being called class 2A1, 2A1. So this is my class 2. Sorry guys, I told you from the beginning that I'll get emotional because of the memories here. The memories are still very fresh in my mind. There used to be a teacher here who used to cane us so much whenever we get late. So whenever I remember that teacher, I get emotional. But forgive me for that because we all have memories. So from here, my valuable viewers, that is class 2. Let me take you to my class 3, where I attended class 3. So my valuable viewers, after graduating from class 2, I came here for my class 3 classes. Now I can see it has been changed to class 6 now, okay? Now this is where I attended my class 3 classes. Wow, there are a lot of changes, my dear. A lot has changed here. Anyway, I have to thank the management of the school for still keeping the school intact. We are still able to come and see where it all started. So it's like there were exams here at this particular place. Exams were being done over here. So these are the changes. So this is class 3. This is where I attended class 3. Remember God in everything you do. Exactly. That is the message here. Very clear. Remember, this is a Catholic primary school. A Catholic primary school here. So you have to expect that kind of message and information. So from class 3, I went to class 4, but it is locked here. So yeah, class 4 is upstairs. You can see the stairs here, going upstairs. So this is where I attended class 4. This used to be a store where exercise books and pen were being stored here. Those days, during our days, we were being given class exercise books together with pencil and rubber were being issued free of charge. So let me just try to zoom for you. You see class 4, where I attended class 4. So this part here, I attended class 4. It was being called class 4G. From there now it changed to class 4G. From 3A1, everything changed to G now. From there it went to 4G. 4G, that was within 82, 85 there. Yeah, those days. So let me just remind myself here. This used to be the assembly point where people will parade every time, every morning. Wherever there's an issue, a teacher will call people here, will parade. At the same time, this used to be the ground where if there's an event, school event, people will gather here together with their parents, and the event will take place over here. So let me continue with my video here. Renovation work is ongoing over here, so I have to be very keen. So this is the ground where people gather during events. There are some changes. Let me just inform you of the changes that are visible here. At this point where you see this water tank, from that point to this point, we used to have a ground where we used to do agricultural activities here. We were told to bring seedlings. Those people who are passionate about agriculture will come here, do agricultural activities over here, and then we harvest. But it is no longer here. You can see it is a bare ground. Okay. So this is the assembly point where during parade we will come and assemble here in the morning and get a message from the head teacher. Our boys' washroom is under construction and under renovation. This used to be our boys' washroom. So as you can see, the repairs are ongoing. Very, very nice. Very, very nice under the CDF platform. So this, and also the girls' washrooms are under renovation. This is to show clearly that there are numerous improvements in this particular facility. And it also reminds me of the route here we used to use whenever we were late for class. See this wall here? This wall here. This one. It was constructed mainly because those latecomers, the latecomers used to come here and assume that they were in the washrooms. So latecomers will sneak using this particular route and come inside the washroom, then leave the washroom going back to class. So the management realized this and blocked the panya route. It is called panya route. Panya route in Kiswahili means a shortcut. Okay? So the washrooms are under renovation, and also these other ones you can see. They are doing a good job. Very good job. Very nice job. So that is a memory now. Something to remember during our days. So guys, this used to be class 5. This is where I attended class 5. There are changes. You can see renovations are ongoing. Very, very, very nice. But I've been told by the management that the renovations are to change this place to become a staff room. Yeah, it is no longer a classroom now. It is now a staff room. Very, very nice changes being done over here. Very, very unique. But this is where I attended my class 5 in the year 1980. 83, yeah. If I'm 83, 84, yes, somewhere about there. So this is where I attended class 5. Have a look. My valuable viewers, there are also numerous improvements here. See, my school has running water. How many of you still enjoy this kind of facility here? This is quite good. We have running water in my school here. Now, how do you gauge my school? This was donated by a well-wisher here. This is very nice. Okay, thank you so much, the person who did this. You can read here. This is the name of the school where I attended. Okay, and you have all this. They are running water here. So this is very good for hygiene purposes. Anybody who can donate something of this nature has to be congratulated and appreciated. So that is something I did not leave here during my time. But the good thing is there's water running there. That is something very good and encouraging. Now we have seen class 5. Now let us move to class 6. Okay? Let us move to the class 6. Then later on, I've seen the goodness of the repairs. This place is so nice, very good. It has given me fresh memories. Actually, it's like yesterday. It's like yesterday. I'm sure many people enjoy this. If you do like this particular video up to this moment, please don't forget to give it a like. I'll also be grateful if you share this particular video with all your contacts in the contact section. Let me know from which part of the world you're watching this particular content. Let me know your comments on how my school looks like. Okay. So this is the way I attended class 6. Though it has changed now, it is known 8G. Okay? It is now called 8G. During my time, it was class 6G. During my time. Now, there is a message here. Let me zoom it for you. It is written, hard work pays. Hard work pays. So, work hard. It's a very clear message from the school administration. Hard work pays, so work hard. This goes hand in hand with my slogan in the poverty eradication program. Remember, poverty is not something to be proud of. There's no dignity in poverty. I've said it countless times, and I'm going to repeat myself that there's no dignity in poverty. All of us are struggling to achieve two things in life. We are struggling to get wealth, and we're struggling to get happy. So if you are wealthy, you are happy. And if you are happy, there is a global assumption that you are healthy. Now, class 6 now turn to 8G. I remember those days when you used to stand here. The teacher will come just here, and all those people who are supposed to enter the class will line up here. We used to have a small garden here. Let me try to zoom for you. We used to have a garden here. This used to be our garden, where I will plant variety of plants here, flowers, just to beautify the place. And then we will line up here every afternoon before we enter the class. Every afternoon before entering the class, pupils will line up here. This will be a line up to that tree. Okay, that tree will never used to be there, but we used to line up here. So the teacher will see. Actually, the teacher will have the opportunity to see who did not turn up in the afternoon. From lunch, we come here, we line up here. The teacher will see all the pupils. The class teacher will call the register while standing here. Okay? The teacher will stand up top here. This is where the teacher will stand here, where I'm showing you. We'll stand here, call the register, actually seeing who is answering. You say present and you're not there, she will automatically know that this is not the person. So the register will be called while we are lining up here. So present, present, so and so present, Alias present, Susan John present. If you say present and you're not the one, the class teacher will identify that this particular child is not there in the afternoon. He or she was there in the morning, but in the afternoon, he or she did not turn up. So the class teacher, if I remember, his name was Ruben Chilembe. Is it? Ruben Chilembe. You'll forgive me if I have produced it wrongly because it's many years back. Mr. Ruben Chilembe used to teach us. English and science those days. So if you hear me talking English, whether good or bad, that person is the one who nurtured me. All the English I speak here in the channel is courtesy of the class teacher, Mr. Ruben Chilembe. So this used to be the basket court. Before we proceed to class 7, let me show you the basket court here. This one is still intact. The basket court is still here. It used to be there and it is still here. Though the playing ground has been given a perimeter wall, it was not there. The high school there, you can see, MAKUPA Boys High School. It wasn't there, but because of the government has given us a portfolio that there should be 100% transition to high school learning. So when you graduate from this primary school and you don't score any marks that can enable you to go to other schools, you'll be automatically be assumed to be taken to this high school because there has to be 100% transition. So this is the playing ground. It has changed. There are changes. The goalposts have been shifted to that part. Before they were somewhere here, they were facing the other side, but because of the high school on the other side, the goalposts have been shifted. Okay, but still the same. The children are enjoying themselves. You can see they are playing around here. The changes that are very visible. You can see the perimeter wall over here. There used to be a route here, but the route here has been blocked because of the perimeter wall. The perimeter wall is there. It has blocked. Okay, I can see the floodlights. These are some of the development which did not live here. The floodlights were not there during my time, but I can see them there. That is a very good step forward to curb those people who want to steal property from the school. Let us proceed to class 7. Let me take you to class 7, where I did my class 7 somewhere here. It is very funny that the same class I did class 5 is the same class I did class 7. Okay, I don't know for lack of better words. I don't know why it happened, but I just came back here. This is where I did class 7. It was class 5, and I came here in class 7 to do my class 7. So we used to line here. Yeah, the students will line here in the morning and afternoon. The assembly point was here. The staff, teachers, and subordinate staff will stand here every morning, give us the day's profile, and also tell us what they expect from us. Now come the final year. You know, in Kenya, there used to be what we call, it is still there, Kenya Certificate of Primary Education, KCPE. So the final year now after 7 years in school, now the final year where I was expected to sit for my examinations that will enable me to go to higher learning, that is the secondary school learning. So let me take you to where I did my Kenya Certificate of Primary Education examinations. Okay, now stay intact, my valuable viewers. Stay with me. Don't forget to like this particular video. If you like it up to this moment, give it a like. Share this particular video with all your contacts in the contact section. Most importantly, if you are within Mombasa County, please make sure that you visit the school so that you can also have upper hand information on what I'm talking about. So I'm taking you guys to where I did my examinations. That is now the next and the final stage. Okay, I hope you do enjoy the video. How is my school? Let me know your comments in the comment section. This is where I attended my primary school education. Okay, this is where I did my examination, right from nursery, the same compound, because this is a Christian school, a Catholic school, and everything was put in one compound so that when you get education, you get it wholesomely. So finally, This is where I did my class 8 examinations. Okay? So this is where I did my class 8 examinations. This is 8G. It is closed, but this is where I did my, this is during school holidays, so you can't expect this place to be open. So this is where I did my class 8. You can have a look. The school is still intact. The classes are still intact. The renovations, thanks to the renovation, yeah. The irony of it all, the irony of this all is that this is where I did my class 8, the final year, for my transition to higher school, and this is where I started my learning. Only a short distance between here and where I started. This is where it all started, and this is where it all ended in class 8. So it's just a small distance. If you can imagine, it took me 8 years to transit from this part, okay, to this part. All the classes I've shown you, it took me 8 good years to be here. So my valuable viewers, this is where I did my class 8 examinations. After doing my class 8 education, I performed well. This is now something to take home. I did well. I passed my examinations, and I was called to join a certain secondary school in Mombasa County. During my time, it was one of the best. It is still the best up to this moment. So I joined the high school of my choice, of my dream, because I chose the particular school. So after doing well in my examinations, I joined the school. Now I want you to watch the next video, whereby I'll take you to the next school where I joined after this. So in a nutshell, this is all I had for you today. This is all what I'd prepared for you today. I wanted to show you, my valuable viewer, where it all started, how I came to be who I am, where I was taught how to write, where I was caned previously with teachers here so that I can get it right, and where I was taught that hard work pays, so continue working hard. It is a lesson to all of you, my valuable viewers, who are watching this particular video. Remember, there's no dignity in poverty. All of us are struggling to get food on the table, at the same time have some money in the pocket. The struggle against poverty is real. If you are looking for any excuse that I don't have this, that is why I did not get this. Some of us went through this kind of classes. Some of us went through this kind of environment to be where we are today. So if you are thinking that there's a better way of doing things, then you are wrong. The first thing you have to do is to believe in yourself. Try as much as you can. Make the best version of yourself, believing in God that everything can work. You remember the messages I showed you on the walls, that believe in God because everything is possible. Then put your energy into it. Remember, the slogan is very, very simple. We have 3 P's. That first of all, you have to pray, then you have to push, and finally you have to pursue. So these 3 P's will make you who you are only if you try. Now, thank you so much for watching this particular video. It has come to the ultimate end. It couldn't be better than this. This is what I prepared for you today. I want to also take this opportunity to thank and appreciate the management of Gian and Naya Mascos for sponsoring this particular video. This video couldn't have been a success without their sponsors. Thank you so much. The management, thank you so much for those people who are concerned in this particular company. Remember, Gian and Naya Mascos give you the opportunity to have a lifetime experience in any event. If you want to have a successful event, you want to enjoy, be it a wedding, be it an anniversary, any kind of event, but you want it to be more fun, don't forget to hire Gian and Naya Mascos for your event. Thank you so much for watching the video from the beginning until the tail end. You have seen the end of this particular video. If you like this particular video, please don't forget to give it a like. Thank you so much for sharing this particular video. I'd like to know which part of the country you are watching this particular video from. You have seen the school which I attended during my early learning. You have seen the kind of environment that I learned during my early childhood education. If you think that you have a better facility in where you took your early education, then you are good to go. The message here is clear. Work hard. Work very, very hard while believing that God can do anything to you. But first of all, it has to start with you. Make it your day. Make the best out of the worst. Some of us, this is the kind of facility that we got during early childhood education, and we are today. We are where we are today. I want to inspire you, my valuable viewer, that it is possible for you to be who you are, only if you try. Thank you so much for watching the video. Let us meet in the next video. I say bye-bye.